Page 7. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for strong arm robbery, tampering with a victim, and battery. Sir, can you afford to pay for a private attorney?
No,
Do you own your home?
I own half of it.
Well, you don't qualify if you own real estate in Miami-Dade County because you're a landowner, and the public defender's office is for people who are indigent and have no money.
Judge, the only issue is that this is an argument between brothers regarding a property dispute. So
Oh,
it would be challenging for him
oh,
to.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for purposes of this first appearance hearing, subject to financial verification.
I have a quick question for you.
Hold on, yes.
What?
Okay.
Can I read the stay away order?
There,
Yes, Judge. He's just informing me that his mother is a legal guardian of his brother.
and we were together operating all as a family, and all these things that occurred were within our powers as a guardian. So we are allowed to take a phone from him. And I'm sorry. And I have the case, or not the case, but the case number for you. I thought it was really important when I spoke with my mom, because for some reason, this has been completely looked over.
Do you want me to reset this, Ms. Corey?
We actually have an emergency right now going on with my brother, and he's driving around in.
I don't know if it's significant in that even if you're the guardian, you can't commit a crime against.
It's not like his mother's a guardian. He's trying to help his mother. Do you want me to reset it in the afternoon? Maybe he wants to appear in court.
I don't know if the brother's gonna be able to come in. It sounds like there's a lot going on.
I don't know. Ms. Corey, do you want me to reset it or just do the stay away order?
Judge, if we can reset it, or if I can see if we can get his mom on Zoom.
Okay. The way to pass it?
That's
For
fine.
a few
Judge.
minutes, I'll pass it
Reach
for a
out.
few minutes. Thank you. Next we have is James Texera. Thank you, Renee. I'll get to it in a minute. Good morning. 1 second, Mr. Texera. We'll be with you. The lawyer stepped out for a minute. All right, sir, you were arrested for robbery by sudden snatching, battery, and stalking. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
Say that. You cannot afford one.
I cannot afford one.
You
I
cannot.
will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Dave's requesting a
I believe
bond.
Ms. Durham's present.
Okay.
One moment.
Who's present?
I'm gonna promote Ms. Durham to a panelist. If you'd like to talk to the judge, you have to unmute, turn on your camera.
Is she here?
She is, so you have to accept, if you want to talk to the judge, accept the promotion to a panelist, unmute, turn on your camera, please. All right, Ms. Durham, let us know if you want to talk to the judge.
She was raising her hand.
You there, ma'am?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Please raise your right hand and be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
Thank you. What is your name, please?
Kimberly Durham.
Okay. Are you afraid of Mr. Texera?
I am.
Okay, thank you. You want a stay away order?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Well, that's.
Can I have that for my son as well?
You can go back. You don't have to stay here.
No, can I have that for my son as well as stay away order for my
You have
minor
to-
son?
You're going to have to go over to family court, or I'm sorry, the domestic violence division. They have that at the family courthouse, Lawson E. Thomas Courthouse Center, 175 Northwest First Avenue, and you can file for a stay away order on behalf of your child. But I can't do that here. So, sir, I'm to state or defense. Do you have any questions for Miss Durham?
No, Judge.
Thank you. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are KD. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, her school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And also you may return to the victim's residence one time only. Within 48 hours of your release from jail, you must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. What, anything else, State? I think there's
The
probably.
state's requesting a bond with house arrest.
Judge, Mr. Texier does not have funds for a bond. We have no objection to house arrest, Judge. He lives with his family now.
Does he have priors? No?
But he
A petty theft was hold from 25 years ago.
All right.
it's violent and he follows her, keeps
Well, good.
contact.
House arrest will keep him away from her.
We're
House
trying to
arrest.
do maybe a low bond plus house arrest, but I want to make sure he's on house arrest.
How about I raise the bonnet? It's, oh, I don't mind
He's
alternate.
asking for an alternate, state's asking for a plus.
But he just doesn't have funds for a bond.
House arrest with a GPS monitor, alternate bond. Count 1, robbery by sudden snatching is a $2,500 bond. Count 2, battery is $1,000, and count 3, stalking, that's going to be $500. That's going to be level 3 house arrest with a curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Sir, stay away from the victim. If you violate this court stay away order and contact the victim, you're going to get rearrested and you will be locked up in jail until the trial. Do you understand, sir?
Judge, the victim's raising her hand. I don't know if she has anything else to say, ma'am.
They do, ma'am. There is prior history. About a year ago in Key Largo, he hit me on camera and they dropped the case just a couple months ago. He also has domestic violence and is not allowed in Canada. I am very scared of him at this point.
Okay, so
Please consider adding the house arrest.
what?
Would Your Honor please consider adding the house arrest
He
to the bond?
doesn't have money for a bond. There's no, do you have a conviction for him from anywhere
Judge,
else?
then my concern, Judge, is that he can find the money and he'll be out without the bracelet. I think the bracelet is essential in order to protect the victim.
Okay,
So even if Your Honor reduces the bond, adding house
Miss
arrest.
Corey, if you want, if, I don't mind reducing it now, house arrest. It'll be house arrest plus bond.
Would
Count
you
1 will be
alternate no
15.
bond, and then he can do the house arrest and doesn't have to wait around to have whatever money brought here, Judge? He'll be
If
on
you're
it.
state, are you okay with that for count 1? Or count 2?
If Your Honor does house arrest, alternate no bond, ma'am, that's to make sure he's on an electronic monitor and stays away from you. I think
Are you okay with that, state, if I do house arrest alternate, no
the
bond
victim's
for?
okay with it.
What was that?
So is the judge is thinking about releasing him on an electronic monitor rather than him having to post money to be released?
But I can make sure he's on a monitor that will track his whereabouts, and if he comes near you, it will show it on the monitor, and he gets rearrested, he will be locked up in jail until his trial. And he'll face additional charges as well for violating the stay away order. Otherwise, I can do house arrest, alternate bond, alternate plus bond with a monetary amount, so he has to pay. What would you like me to do, state?
The state's requesting a bond plus house arrest.
All right,
I'd ask
house
for
arrest.
with an alternate no bond on account, Judge. I mean,
Okay, house
I'll
arrest
be monitored.
alternate plus house arrest, level 3 with a curfew 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. plus bond. Count 1, robbery by sudden snatching will be no bond.
Judge,
Judge,
how can you do house arrest plus no bond? That's
Oh.
not the disposition. You mean alternate no bond?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right. Sorry, I apologize. I'm doing that and sending your order at the same time. Alternate no bond on count 1. Count 2, the battery is also going to be no bond. And count 3, violation of count 3 stalking will be $500. So basically he can get out of jail for free, but the alternate bond is a no bond hold. Is no bond so that if he violates, the judge will see that this court was going to hold him no bond. All right, sir? Stay away from the victim.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good day, sir. Thank you for coming in, Ms. Durham. If you have any further questions, please stay in touch with the State Attorney's Office Victim Witness Coordinator. They can also give you information on how to go to the Family Courthouse, Alosany Thomas Courthouse Center. I think it's on the first floor, the mezzanine level maybe, or the second floor, to file for a restraining order on behalf of your child.
Thank you.
Good day.
That hearing had a little bit of everything. Judge Mindy S. Glazer presided over back-to-back first appearances that involved family disputes, victim testimony, and a contested release, and her steady mix of firmness and pragmatism was on display. Case involved an argument between brothers that escalated into charges of strong-arm robbery, battery, and tampering with a victim. The defendant insisted the dispute was tied to a family property issue, noting that his mother was the guardian of his brother and that he was only trying to help enforce family decisions. Judge Glazer was patient but clear. Even if you're a guardian, you can't commit a crime against the person you're responsible for. She provisionally appointed the public defender for the hearing, but flagged that his ownership of property might disqualify him financially after review. The matter was briefly passed, so family could try to appear on Zoom, showing the court's willingness to give everyone a fair chance to weigh in. The second case involved James Texera, arrested for robbery by sudden snatching, battery, and stalking. The alleged victim, Kimberly Durham, appeared on Zoom and testified she was afraid of him and wanted a stay-away order. Judge Glazer granted it, spelling out the conditions step by step. No direct or indirect contact, no social media or third-party communications, stay at least 500 feet away from her home and work, and surrender any firearms within 48 hours. She even explained the one-time police escort rule to collect personal belongings, making sure Texera understood he'd be arrested if he violated it. The bond discussion grew more complicated. The state argued for house arrest plus bond, citing the seriousness of stalking and the victim's fear, while defense noted Texera couldn't afford a monetary bond. After some back and forth, Judge Glazer crafted a compromise: house arrest with GPS monitoring, a strict curfew, and alternate no-bond provisions on the robbery and battery counts, with only the stalking charge carrying a $500 bond. She explained plainly that if he violated, the monitor would show it, he'd be rearrested, and he'd sit in jail until trial. The atmosphere was serious but respectful. The first defendant was earnest but a bit defensive, Texera quiet but compliant, and the victim candid and emotional in expressing her fear. Judge Glazer balanced empathy with authority, listening carefully, protecting the victim, and making sure the defendants knew exactly where they stood. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.